Hi everybody, welcome to Live with Chaudhry here in San Diego for SLAS 2025. And delighted to be catching up with my good friend here, Cyrill Brinner, from Bruker Biosensors now. So I last interviewed him, he was under Bruker Daltonics, to tell us more about who Bruker Biosensors are and what they're doing here this week in San Diego. First of all, Cyrill, it's lovely to see you again, my friend. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. Very lovely to see you again.
Well, it's lovely to see you. Last time I saw you, we did one of these, was actually in Boston for SLAS 2024. So, as I said, when I last interviewed you, you were under the Bruker Daltonics banner. But this year, you're now under Bruker Biosensors. So, can you give viewers a quick overview of Bruker, but also how Bruker Biosensors fits in with Bruker?
Yeah, so Bruker Biosensors is a newly formed unit as a consequence of the acquisition of Dynamic Biosensors, which we acquired last October, and now strengthened our biosensor portfolio to really focus and give our customers complete solutions from beginning to end, so all the way from hit generation, hit identification, through concrete deep end characterization, including cell analysis.
Brilliant. Now, this week then at SLAS, what are you specifically looking to showcase to visitors?
Yeah, so we have on our booth here at 2027 three different technologies. So we have Bruker Cellular Analysis, which is present here, that focuses on the identification of novel antibodies, also bispecific antibodies, does an initial affinity ranking, so you can take those hits then over into our high throughput instrument that we have over here. That's the SPR64. A multiplexing instrument which can run through hundreds of antibodies in a single day, all the way with automation, so you can really go into the high-end, high-throughput level analysis, and also with a lot of multiplexing, so you're not only just measuring against one antigen, but against multiple antigens at the same time.
Right.
Once you have here a detailed lead characterization, you move then for specific tasks into, for instance, the Helix Plus or also the 𝐁𝐢𝐸𝐴𝐻.
Yeah.
So those instruments excel at analyzing ternary complex formation, conformational changes, very high affinity binders, and in specific case of the 𝐁𝐢𝐸𝐴𝐻, you can also do that all on cells.
Yeah.
So you have a cage in which a cell is captured, and you measure then directly the interaction of a labeled antibody onto that cell. And finally, on the back side of our booth, we have then the Daltonic solution in mass spectrometry for in-depth proteomics analysis, glycosylation, and all of these tasks that come in addition once you have a very good hit that you want to characterize further.
Brilliant. Now, one thing I was going to ask you, Cyrill, is that's fantastic, but if we talk about Bruker Biosensors specifically,
Yeah.
what makes your solutions unique and different to the other companies out there?
Yeah. So specifically in case of the SPR64, it's the one instrument on the market with the highest degree of multiplexing, so you can measure at the same time the highest number of analytes versus different target proteins. So there can be 8 analytes up to against 8 different proteins. So you get a very broad understanding of your interaction between your small molecules or your proteins, peptides, against different other ones, to also identify those compounds or those hits which actually perform best across the whole board, and not just as it's classically done against a single target or a single antibody.
Brilliant.
And that's for the SPR64, and specifically for the Helix Plus or the 𝐁𝐸𝐻, then really look at certain rather complex interaction like ternary complex formation for bispecific antibodies, or also if you directly want to look at cells and bridge there the gap between the in vitro assays that we generally have in the biosensor world versus then the cell assays, so you can really transform over from, or translate actually over from the bench to the cells.
That's brilliant.
Sense.
Now, I understand you've actually got a couple of talks this
Yes.
week as well.
We got a tutorial today in room 24C at 12 o'clock, focusing on the Bruker Biosensor solutions, and then later at 2 it's also a talk from Bruker Cellular Analysis on their products.
And I understand after the event, you've also got a networking event in San Francisco, is that correct?
That is correct, yeah. We have a networking event in South San Francisco where we focus also on the 2 solutions, so Bruker Cellular Analysis and Bruker Biosensors, with a heavy focus on those joint applications for antibody development specifically, but also for other applications. Yes, please feel free to join us. We're happy to host you there.
Brilliant. And details for that networking event will be above this video, viewers. So, Cyrill, it's always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
Likewise.
The scary thing is you look as young now as you did when I interviewed you more than 5 years ago, and I'm just getting older and older, so it's great to see you. You're going to tell me what the secret is. But there you go, viewers. If you're here at SLAS in San Diego, come and talk to Cyril and the rest of the team at Bruker Biosensors, Bruker Cellular Analysis, and Bruker Deltonics, and learn more about all the various solutions Bruker can help you with. And obviously come to visit stand 2027. Plus, you can also go to the networking event, which will be the day after SLAS, and go and see them in San Francisco. And again, details will be above this video. So all that stuff we say is, Cyril, have a fantastic time here in San Diego.
Likewise.
And viewers, thank you for watching. Until next time, as always, stay well and stay safe. Bye-bye.
Thank you.